Autumnal equinox happening at 12:20 earlier today. So we're officially in the fall season. So many of us anxiously awaiting what the fall and winter seasons will bring as we start to enter into our rainy part of the year. And wow, do we need it. Exceptional drought covering 46% of the state. All of the state experiencing some form of drought conditions. And we've been pretty much status quo because we typically don't see rain for months at a time. And so we get about 1 week here before we reset the clock and enter our new water year. As far as what we had since last October, only about 6.5 inches to about 25 inches of rain, but that puts us at about 5.5 to over 21 inches behind where we should be at this point in the year. And this was pretty much the way things were as of the end of May. Now, moving into the next couple of months, you can see we dramatically change things in terms of how much rain we typically see. So in the month of October, 8/500ths of an inch of rain. November, over 1.5 inches. And then we dig deeper into the winter months, and that's where we see our biggest gains in the water year. As we head towards the end of the season, we start to see that taper off. So again, we're really starting to look anxiously and hoping that we get some of the rain that we desperately need. On the flip side, our normal temperatures start to drop off here. When we average our afternoon high and morning low, those temperatures start to bottom out by the time we get to December and January, only averaging about 47 degrees with afternoon highs and overnight lows. So it is the change of seasons. Right now, this is the highest fire danger just because we've had several months with no rain, especially this is the second year of drought as well. In the long range, though, we look for cooler conditions, more storms, and that gives us an opportunity to perhaps change things a bit to as far as our drought monitor. In the short term, what are we expecting? Well, we're going to see more smoke, unfortunately, moving back towards the valley in the next 24 hours and some rather warm conditions as well. These are dry and warming winds, offshore winds for the Tahoe Basin. That Caldor fire is still putting off quite a bit of smoke, and that's going to move back towards the Tahoe Basin. We also are following the KNP and the Windy fire. Those are in the San Joaquin Valley. You can see just off to the east here, some smoke pushing back towards the valley. Air quality alert in effect for the San Joaquin Valley. And there's that Caldor fire right there. Still expecting quite a bit of smoke to come off of the Caldor fire for a Thursday forecast and potentially some fire growth as well. High pressure ridge will be building over us, and that's going to bring some heat both Thursday and Friday with highs in the mid 90s. And for some of us, we'll still be hitting highs in the 100s. By the time we get to Saturday and Sunday, tracking this low, which will start to bring back that onshore flow. No rain in the forecast right now, but I am expecting some cooler weather. The big range, though, when we look at the next 3 months, above average temperatures are expected throughout much of the West, including California, and throughout much of the southern part of the United States, stretching all the way into New England. Now, when we look at as far as our rainfall, drier than average conditions expected from about central through southern California, wetter than average conditions through the Pacific Northwest and parts of the northern areas of the country. But that falls in line very much with that La Nina pattern. We're expecting about a 70 to 80% chance of this winter. And so what happens is that jet stream, that storm track, remains to the north, supporting better opportunity for showers through the Pacific Northwest. But for the southern and central part of the state, perhaps a bit drier.